Hey, it's James Lynch back with another AI Predicts video. And in today's video, I'm going to be taking a look at the BMF title fight between Charles Oliveira and Max Holloway. And I'm going to be using an AI program called Fight Signal. And if you guys want to get access to the same data I'm about to talk about here today, I do have a discount code in the description of this video if you guys want to get a little bit of a discount and check it out. We'll go through some of the stats with Holloway Oliveira too. We'll start with that first and tell you who AI does like. And then if we get some time at the end, I'll go through the rest of the card, but it'll just be really quick. Won't go into the same data points. So you basically just click on events and you'll see here on Fight Signal, it's going to show you that it's got 2,380 data points that is pulled from a variety of different things. So if we go to the main event, if you look at it there, you'll see they do like Max Holloway here at 52.05% compared to just 47% for Charles Oliveira. Now, if you look at the actual odds, the odds are about the same here on most sports books. Actually, Holloway's a bigger favorite. He's over a 2-to-1 favorite on most books here, but you'll see here they only give him a slight edge to 52.05% compared to 47. So let's look at how they came to this conclusion here. So they do favor Holloway in the striking at 33.09%. The grappling obviously going to Oliveira at 52.73%. Momentum is on Oliveira's side, although I wonder why it's not more on Max's. Max is coming off a couple wins. And then you've got the physicals as well, with Oliveira having the slight edge there as well. Why Holloway might win this one. Superior striking volume with 6.899 significant strikes landed per minute versus 3.348. Better striking defense at 58.843% as opposed to 49.127% for Charles Oliveira. Excellent takedown defense, 83.217 for Max Holloway compared to just 54% for Charles Oliveira, although Holloway's going to take this one to the ground. Shows you the odds movement, so it's been pretty consistent throughout. And it's using Polymarket and Betfair as to, I guess, the best odds that you can get available. This is another great tool with Fight Signal here too. Now, if you look here at win prediction trend, expert prediction, and public prediction, you can see they're very similar here. Public is expert opinions 40-60. Public is 50-46. Excitement level, this is about 100 on 100. I don't see that too often. Let's see what else we have. Let's go to the actual signals here, which are interesting here. Chuck balance favors Holloway. Chuck volume favors Oliveira. These are just different AI sort of indicators that they use here as well. Betting markets, 63.5% for Holloway, 65.3% for Holloway. Polymarket has Holloway as well. Betting communities overall have it 72% compared to 28%. Expert and public opinion, it's just slightly Oliveira's side, 51.9%. So that's interesting. And the technical career stats analysis does favor Holloway here at 62.8% compared to 37.3%. Let's go into some more stats here. Again, a lot of information at our disposal here. Looks of strength of schedule, the records, KO wins, submission wins, all that stuff. So this is all just nicely and neatly put together here. Holloway having the edge in grappling in the striking department, the grappling edge going to Oliveira at 62.6. Strikes landed per minute favors Holloway. Striking accuracy favors Oliveira. Strikes absorbed per minute goes to Holloway. Striking defense goes to Holloway. Takedowns for 15 minutes. Oliveira's got that in spades here. 933%. Takedown accuracy, Holloway 25. Holloway's defense at 51.6. Strikes by targets, physical attributes. It looks at all that different stuff. Oliveira gonna have the reach advantage. Holloway just an inch taller. Holloway younger as well. If we go here to reports, it's got strikes landed per minute. Holloway's technical development. Holloway has evolved from a high volume striker into a historical striking machine, exploding his output from an already elite 6.1 to a record-shattering 6.9 significant strikes landed per minute. That is pretty high. He's transformed a key vulnerability into a formidable weapon, boosting his takedown defense from a respectable 71% to an ironclad 83%. Max has mastered the art of attrition by becoming a vicious body snatcher, increasing his significant body strikes per minute by over 30% in his prime, 1.3 to 1.7. This strategic shift drains his opponent's cardio, crippling their movement and setting up the late dominant in finishes. Here's Oliveira's technical development. Again, won't read the whole thing. Morphed into one-dimensional submission artist into a terrifying dual-threat finisher, more than doubling his knockdown rate from 0.22 to 0.44 in 15 minutes during his championship ascent. The evolution from 0 career KOs to finishing elite strikers on the feet forces opponents into a deadly dilemma. Defend the knockout or expose your neck, or defend the takedown and risk of getting slept. So there we go. We mentioned Holloway's advantages. Oliveira's advantages: dominant ground control, time per 15 minutes, elite submission game, higher submission attempts, better striking accuracy. Holloway's disadvantages: vulnerable to ground control and submissions, lower striking accuracy compared to his opponent, minimal submission threat with only 2 submission wins, could struggle if taken down consistently. Oliveira's disadvantage: much lower striking volume and output, weaker striking defense allowing more damage, poor takedown defense makes him vulnerable to sprawl and brawl, lower takedown accuracy at 40% versus 50%. Holloway's win conditions: maintain distance and avoid takedowns using superior footwork, exploit striking volume advantage to outpace the opponent, use superior takedown defense to keep the fight standing, target body and legs to slow down the opponent's movements. Oliveira's win conditions: secure takedowns and establish ground control dominance, hunt for submission opportunities with elite grappling skills, use clinch work to control pace and position, capitalize on any scrambles with superior ground game. So again, technical comparison has Holloway at 62% compared to 37% for Oliveira. The rank comparison is the overall ranking of fighters over the course of their career, so it follows all that. ELI score. ELO is a dynamic rating system that reflects a fighter's relative skill level. It's adjusted based on fight outcomes, strength of opponents, beating higher ranked fighters, etc. So Holloway just ahead on that. He's got it at 2,031 compared to 8. So Oliveira's actually ahead in terms of opposition. That's interesting. So yeah, something to kind of consider here. Sentiment, let's get to that. Again, makes it very easy here. Win prediction, YouTube, Reddit news. This is just some fight analysis that they pulled. Bookmakers. This looks like this is something new. I haven't seen this before as it's trying to load. Is it going to load? Yes, it does. So this is cool. It's got all the different betting markets and the updated odds as of like 50 minutes ago. So the average has Holloway at 1.45, 2.75 for Oliveira. That's in European odds. I think it's got to get converted to American odds, so you can figure that out, but you can do a quick Google translation there to figure out the different odds here. So yeah, overall, the data does like Max Holloway, and again, like I explained off the top, the reasons they do like him: superior striking volume, better striking defense, excellent takedown defense. So those are some of the reasons. Okay, let's go through the rest of the card while we got some time left, and I will give you an overall record of how Fight Signal is done, because I get that question all the time, and I keep forgetting to put it in here. So let's look at the rest of the card. So if we go back to events, and I'm not going to explain why they pick certain fighters. I'm just going to tell you who they like, and we'll go in reverse order here to make it a bit easier. They like Caio Borralho over De Ridder, 55% compared to 45%. Rob Font and Raul Rosas, curious how they like this one. They favor Raul Rosas at 56.36% compared to 43% for Rob. I actually think that fight's going to be a lot closer. Again, I've already done a preview of this card already earlier today. Drew Dober, Michael Johnson. Michael Johnson, 54.15% compared to 45.85%. Gregory Rodriguez, Bruno Ferreira. They like Bruno Ferreira here. I believe Rodriguez is the favorite in this one. Let me just have a look. Yes, Rodriguez is almost a 2-1 favorite. So everyone's always like, oh, are they just picking the betting favorite? Well, they're not here. They like Bruno Ferreira here at 52.19% compared to 47.81% for Gregory Rodriguez. Cody Garbrandt, Zhao Long. They like Zhao Long here, 52.44% compared to 47%, and I know he is the favorite. Dante Johnson, Cody Brundage. Who do they like here? They really like Dante Johnson here, 81.22% compared to just 18% for Cody Brundage. What are the odds? I don't think it's that off, is it? Oh, yeah, it is. He's plus 400. Okay. For some reason, I thought the odds were going to be a bit closer here, so they definitely like Dante Johnson. Ricky Turcios Montes. They like Montes at 55.07%. The odds on this were a bit closer, I noticed. Turcios is, yeah, he's just a slight underdog here, about a 2-1 favorite there for Montes. Cody Durden, and guy's name I'm going to pronounce wrong, 56% compared to 43%. So that again is picking the favorite. Tobias and Dyer, who did they like here? They really like Tobias here over Dyer, and I think the odds are similar. Yeah, so almost a 3-1 favorite here for Rafael Tobias. Hope I'm saying that right. Lee and Bolanos, who do they like here? They really like Lee in this one. I think the odds on this one are closer. Oh, no, same thing, about 3-1 odds. I got to check the odds before I get on here, so I don't sound like I don't know what I'm talking about. Luke Fernandez and Bellato. Who do they like here? They like Bellato at 50.8%. I'm pretty sure Luke Fernandez was the favorite. Yeah, so Luke Fernandez is he's over a 2-1 favorite. So the AI likes Bellato over Fernandez. So keep that in mind as far as picks go. Sumajari and Jesus Aguilar. They like Jesus Aguilar. I'm pretty sure Sumajari's the favorite. Yeah, he is. He's almost a 3-1 favorite. So they like a couple dogs on this card. So Aguilar, what was the other one? Bellato, and then they like, what was the other one? Ferreira over Gregory Rodriguez. That was another one that they liked. So there you go. And quickly before we go, just because people always ask how they're doing as far as the picks goes. Let's see. Quality, elite only, quality one. That's one of their AI metrics. 78.48 average accuracy. Balanced, elite only. 73.7% average accuracy. Elite and pro, 62%. So they're over 50% on all their picks. It shows all their how did Chuck AI perform in recent events. Last event was 5 for 7, 6 for 9, and 8 of 13. So not as good on the volume one. Balanced one a little bit better. Quality one good. Strickland Hernandez, they did 71%, 58%, and 75%. So overall, looks like they're doing better than sort of the average Joe here by the looks of it. So yeah, take that for what it's worth. But those are your picks for UFC. This is what the computer likes for 326. So yeah, take that for what it's worth. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you agree with some of these data points? Do you think some of the stuff has relevance? Do you not? Would love to hear from you. Let me know who you're picking on this card. Let me know some of your predictions. Follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, @Lynch on Sports. My name is James Lynch. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.